for YouTube. So yeah, this is Dodoo versus Igginator, semi-finals of the Over9k Hearthstone Melbourne LAN. So we've been going at this for a while. It's been like 8 hours. I'm ready. You're ready. I've casted none of Dodoo's games. We've been following Igginator sporadically. What I do know about Dodoo, I have glanced from players, and they say this is a man of mystery, but not in the traditional sense. He does, however, I think play Mystery Paladin, or Secret Paladin, as every person in the whole planet refers to it. I think they missed a thing there to call it Mystery Paladin. So yeah, oh, he is one of the people not playing Paladin, sorry, but he does play an aggro deck. We will hopefully see some Freeze Mage. Yeah, let's do this. This is the Over9k tournament. Igginator versus Dodoo, game 1. Igginator on the bottom, Dodoo on the top. Yeah, as I said, Dodoo playing aggro. Quick mulligans. Thanks guys for waiting for me. So yeah, looks Hunter's gonna hunt. I'll give you a hint. This hunter doesn't hunt little rabbits in the field. He hunts just the faces of maybe rabbits. So he basically scalps people, and nobody likes a scalper or something. That one was a bit loose. Regardless, like, the most standard play from a hunter ever. Coin, mad scientist. Pretty strong against druids, obviously, because they're just gonna, if they innovate something out, you pretty much totally undo it. And then they cry a little bit, and then you get what's called the hunter's advantage, where you just play enough so that you're so used to relying on people crying so they can, like, misclick and stuff. It's a real thing, man. The tears are real, I think. Either way, Darnas is pretty strong here. No 4-drop, but a pretty strong sludge, even if it gets cleared. Actually, no, never mind. Looking for the 4-drop now. Ooh, I could double innovate. I guess. No, he's just gonna single innovate. Wild Growth maybe gonna stick around and be a card draw. We'll see. Always get a bit iffy about the Wild Growth. This is a totally terrible hand for the druid. And the hunter's having a real field day. He's getting the damage in, getting the chip damage in. That Igginator probably super glad to see a 4-drop there. Dodoo, however, happy to see Mad Scientist plus the bow. Yeah. Might even get to do the old Unleash the Hounds. Gonna try and get the hero powers in. I don't know, I feel good. I feel like if this is a game to sneak one over on an aggro hunt, on a even an aggro druid, which Igginator doesn't play, but you know, this would be the setup. We'll see. This is from here on out, it's pretty much elimination. I'll double check that one. Yeah, it's elimination from here. So our top 4 as it stands is LMI, Igginator, Dodoo, and Stooge. LMI just got knocked out, so he is 4th. Congrats to LMI. The winner of this will go on to play Stooge in the grand final. So this is the semi, man. This is it. Not knowing the prize money off the top of my head, I'll work it out. But yeah, we're in the semis, boys and people. But yeah, well played to all the players who've come up. But this is the big time. This is the for all the marbles, as they say. This is for all them marbles and some actual money. So that's why everyone's like real try-harding here. Definitely, yeah, Freezing Trap really strong here. He's still going to attack into it. He may not. It's kind of up to him. Either way, yeah, a bit of a delay. Thinking about Wild Growthing, I don't think he should. I think he should just save it for the draw. I'm getting some Facebook so we get some more viewers. Some more friends in Twitch chat would be fun. Yeah, okay, interesting that he chooses the Wild Growth. Maybe looking for an Ancient of Lore. We'll see. Maybe an Ancient Lore. I'm curious. Yeah, definitely a bit of a wacky play. Pilot of Shredder still feels pretty good. I think he's actually alright getting in Freezing Trapped. He could play the same Shredder if he wanted to. That's kind of a thing he could do. What? Yeah, we'll see. We will actually see. I think there's no real method to hero power, and I don't think you're ever going to see him blow a Savage Roar. That's the big thing. I don't think it's ever really a call to kind of blow a real premature Savage Roar. Either way, pretty standard plays. Hunter probably going to see maybe... I think the Houndmaster is pretty sick. Houndmaster into the Hero Power would be pretty good. Still got the Freezing Trap up. I mean, you could go for an Unleash the Hounds. It's pretty solid. It's not really usual that you see a Druid with more than... Yeah, you don't really see Druids with many minions up. By the way, I'm going to take a quick break while I just grab some water. 2 secs, guys. Sorry about that, I'm back. We had a little delay there. Missing Thaurissan on 2 cards, so yeah, go team. Either way, Hunter commanding position, Druid less than commanding position. He could just get Savage Roar and win, but there is a Freezing Trap, so blah blah, not gonna happen. I'm looking forward to this match. It's yeah, it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be too long. It's good. We've been casting some real 4-hour slugathons, like pretty much the entire night so far. This one I think is going to be a bit different. Either way. I definitely wish he could get the I don't know. Yeah, he's not gonna lose Thaurissan. I don't think it's correct to attack with Thaurissan. I just struggle to see. Yeah, okay, no, he'll get the card draw. He'll get the free card draw, which can get him into... Because he can now play double Savage Roar without Innovate if he gets... If he gets a Force of Nature and then he draws in a Savage Roar, then he'll be able to win from pretty much any percentage. Yeah, feeling good. But in saying that, the Hunter's like just looming. Okay, so 17, he loses a 6, so we have 2 6s and a 9. So we'd have it. He had 21 damage, even despite a Taunt and Freezing Trap. I think maybe silence Leok, attack. No. Well, it's time to attack, man. It's like you want a card draw. Regardless, whatever the hell you're going to do, you're going to card draw first. So if ever you're in this situation, people, always card draw. Just card draw and then deal with whatever comes out. Because yeah, that totally changes his play.
Greetings, traveler.
I feel like Hydro's really risky. He's facing down 7, 9, 13, 16. He's staying down 18. He can't not heal if he's not playing to kill anything.
I must safeguard them.
Okay, so if he silences... Yeah, so it takes 5 damage. It's basically a kill command away from death. He's good though. He's got the extra hit in his weapon, so he should be fine. We will see on this one. Yeah, we'll work it out. Well, you know, it's game one. Game one, by the way, if you're wondering. This is probably the first Hunter I've cast in a while, so it kind of tells you how prevalent it is. Which is really weird, but I think everyone kind of made the right prediction in saying, hey, this tournament's going to be all Reno, so... Yeah... He's not out yet. It's just... He doesn't play Reno in this deck. And he doesn't have Taunt, and even... 8... Well, he's got... Okay, so he's got 8, 10, 11, 14... So even the 5 heal doesn't get him out of range. If he kills that thing with a Savage Roar, and he Hero Powers, then he would still need, again, Kill Command to win, basically. And he'd have an awful board. And no hand. So, yeah, that's his only real survival option here.
My greetings.
And then he's got to heal and then hero power. Or he may just take the loss.
Greetings, traveler.
Because there's no kind of semblance of recovery after this.
Time waits for no one.
I mean, you could like go for the, you could go for the Doomsayer, really.
Guide my lads.
I math that wrong. And yeah, okay, he's still dead to Kill Command, but he's alive otherwise. 6, 7, 10, 12. Yeah, he's alive. He's alive. It'd be interesting if we see him possibly choose to trade in the Hornet Creeper. But all it's going to take is a Force of Nature to really, yeah, lose the Hunter this game. So he doesn't have to trade, but he should trade. He's in a commanding position. He can be in a better position after he trades. I think we'll see probably Shredder into Ancient Allure, and then maybe Haunted Creeper. Yeah, why can't I like hover? Haunted Creeper into Haunted Creeper in the Ancient Lore as well. I think that's correct. I think just a little bit of trading gets you out of all sorts of trouble. Basically means you don't lose the Savage Roar, which is a big deal.
I moves quickly.
He's one off dying to the charged Druid of the Claw as well. Either way, we'll see. Yeah, choosing to do the one trade really makes a difference there. It's not like he's going to be on any less of a clock. So it's got to be Doomsayer coming out of that. Yeah, it has to be Doomsayer. Because if he kills the 2/4, it doesn't matter. He's still dead. He's got to get Doomsayer out of Shredder. And then he would hero power and he wouldn't be able to establish a minion. So that would be about as good as losing. Plus he'd still be 2 off lethal. And he'd give his opponent random beast. Yeah, that's it. That's game.
Well
Game 1.
I concede.
Game 1 Dodoo. So yeah, for those who haven't maybe been following this tournament as hard as somebody's been casting it, Dodoo is like, he's come through the winners bracket. He lost one game to Stooges at the very end there, but otherwise he has pretty much had an unpickable record. He took down, to give you an idea of how he got here, he took down Ragnarex, Koji, Lipton, LMI, who we saw last game, Lipton, who we saw the game before, Stooge beat him, which sent him down to the bracket where he's facing Igginator. So Stooge is the only person undefeated so far. And he'll be in the grand final, guaranteed out of these two. So, oof.
Fight with honor.
Igginator, of course, hasn't had the bloodiest road through the... He was basically in the upper bracket until the lower bracket, so... Yeah. It's not like he's kind of fought through half the tournament to get here. But, best of the best, left over. This is game 2 of the Over9k semis. And he's got Justicar. Pretty good tech hand. Harrison, of course, not really going to do much. I've been told this is freeze, but it may be tempo, just considering how aggro the rest of Dodoo's decks are. And yeah, it's looking like aggro. So, you don't know this deck, it plays Flamewakers, and it plays a lot of spells, and it's got kind of a dual win condition of Archmage Tinnitus and Flamewakers. It's pretty bonkers. It occasionally as well will play one of the sisters, not Frazier, but the other one. So look out for that as well. It's got a couple of different win conditions, and it just plays a lot of really strong minions. I think Paladin's definitely the best answer for it. Paladin's kind of as well known for playing these small, mid-ish kind of... Well, they trade well. All of Paladin's minions trade amazing with the Mage's minions. It's just that the Mage also has a lot of spells removal. So we'll definitely see the Lothab come into play in. I feel like just the earlier Justicar comes out and starts getting a 1-up on the Mage's hero power, the better.
Whoops.
Oh well. Bit of a weird play there. I don't think we'll see the Aldor here, but it could just be a Temple Aldor.
That was a mistake.
Yeah. Doo's not too bad. I think you're playing a Tempo Aldor.
Follow the
doubt you're attacking him. That's a pretty strong play. Flamewaker into... Yeah, Flamewaker into this thing can, like, clear the board. That's how wacky Flamewaker is. You can just, like, really randomly clear boards. Don't think we can see that now. Pretty good face damage, though. Probably most likely he will see the Keeper Uldaman used to clear the Flamewaker. I can't see him play or do anything else. I don't think you're not Keeper Uldaman that. You're not a Keeper Uldaman Mana Worm, and you're not gonna Keeper Uldaman, so...
None may steal us.
Yeah, pretty solid play. Definitely for the Paladin, that's one of the harder minions to deal with. Outside of, obviously True Silvers, but... Yeah, it can just really wreck Paladin boards. I think this deck actually plays one Flame Strike, and if I remember, it definitely plays only the one of the Mirror Entities. So yeah, hopefully Dodoo will be able to accrue a whole bunch of small parts, and then be able to get his Archmage of Nidus win condition off, but who knows? I mean, Paladin could just keep the momentum up, basically. It's kind of, as I was saying, like, Paladin minion is just better, so, yeah. Oh, okay, interesting. He's playing the variant with 2.
Well played.
Yeah, that was a pretty, what was that, a 4-mana draw 2 cards, 5/5. That's, yeah, a little bit OP. I think it was like ran out of somebody who was like, yeah, about 10% of the time, you pretty much lose the game off of, that is, as a person playing against it, you pretty much lose a game against an unstable portal. And he's right, like, you get a Deathwing or something, and it's just like, wow. Or in this case, you know, 4-mana Ancient Allure, it's pretty strong. Either way, we'll see how this picks up for the Mage. Feels like it's pretty even at the moment. I think the Paladin's definitely happy to be the higher mana. But in saying that, the Mage has still got that kind of... Well, it's got really nice card advantage, so... Yeah, and we've got... And Igginator does have a couple of dead cards in this matchup. I don't think, other than Boom, there's nothing else in BGH, so... That... It's pretty much a dead card. So he's got 2 dead cards, then Justicar's effectively a dead card. Until it gets online. And then, yeah, Pilo Trader and Ancient anti-Healbot. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I'm really... I'm not feeling it for Dodoo. He did get the second Flamewaker. Oh, sorry, feeling it for Igginator. He did get the second Flamewaker Dodoo, so he should be fine here. I think maybe a Water Animal is not the worst thing. It lives to board, can freeze something big that comes out next turn. You've still... Okay, you've missed out on the Mirror Entity. Yeah, you missed out on the Mirror Entity, so... You're not going to play Archmage into Midas. Lotheb's not the worst thing you could do, although it's pretty much an even trade. Okay, choosing instead to go for the 7-mana Frostbolt. I guess that's a good clear. Yeah, I'm not 100% on that.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, pretty strong tempo play there. Gets the full value of the anti-Healbot, gets the muster out, threatens the Quartermaster. He'd I mean, Flamesucker are pretty good here, actually, but Flamewalker may be enough. Because he can play both of his spells if he gets the Sork Apprentice down. But he's debating it, because he doesn't want to... I think he wants to trade. He wants to kill the 5/1 first.
Someday I'll be just like you!
Although, maybe he doesn't. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's a pretty good result. Definitely Stargater Warrior doesn't have... it's got, actually, he does have a pretty good way to answer the Flamewaker. Doesn't want to play his minions into that. We'll probably see the Knife Juggler here, I'd say. It'll be Knife Juggler into Justicar, I suppose.
Put this apple on your head.
It's an awkward trade, but might be able to make it. He definitely wants to get rid of Flamemaker, regardless of whatever the hell he does this turn. Flamemaker needs to die. We could actually see a pretty crazy play where, if the Sork Apprentice lives through this turn, Archmage might be able to come down, and then that would take Dodoo would then need to top deck his Mirror Image, which basically gave him a free spell. No, it's not flip. But it would be pretty nuts if it happened. And then he'd basically have like really cheap fireballs. He'd get double fireball after doing one fireball, which would be practically lethal. Is there a way for a mage to get a beast out? I don't think so, unless he's playing... Ugh. Well, actually no, silences. Yeah, he could wait for these owl to get some value with the Ram Wrangler. He might just play it on tempo. It still is a 2-mana 3/3, which isn't the worst play. Lothar's pretty good here. Dies the board really easy though. 3/3s feel pretty good.
What to do?
Yeah, I think he's looking to hold on to Sork Apprentice. He does, however, have the Juggler, so maybe he just goes all and then.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Yeah, choosing to save that juggle until after he went for the ping. Before the ping, rather.
Someone's out on me.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. I like the Mage's hand. Despite it being smaller, I like it a lot more than Igginator's hand. Cute. Either way, Igginator could just go for the double. So you can actually do a dude, just a good true heart, and then double dude. So it basically refreshes your hero power. You can go for that. I think that's pretty strong. Basically gets a board full of dudes.
To the grand tournament, champion.
Oh, a bit of a misplay. Oh, okay, no, I guess he wants a shield mini block instead. That's reasonable.
Reporting for
I
duty.
maybe would have preferred to see him go double dude and conserve the heal bot.
You require my assistance?
Ugh. Yeah, not a real good way. That's that could end up being a lot of fireballs coming out for the mage. No way to card draw. No way to BGH it. It's just gonna be like Sludge Belcher. Ugh, Sludge Belcher plus dudes. Because I don't think you want to be caught short on Dr. Boom. That may be game. Even with Sludge Belcher, because he'll get. Oh, it's close though. Okay, wait. Sludge Belcher. Attack. No, he's basically 3 short. Unless he gets Frostbolt, in which case it's game.
Reporting for duty. I must move quickly.
Yeah, I guess they're kind of both praying for some sick top decks. I think this Quartermaster will end the game. That's... ooh. That's good. That could still win in the game. If all 3 of those go face, then he would be fine. You can see him doing the calculation. It's got 11 damage, if you're wondering. So yes, he probably wouldn't want a fireball to stay safe. And now he's down to 7. Well, and now he's down to 6. Which I think you feel pretty safe as. Typically, paladins don't play anything that can reach more than 4, so they should be fine. I feel pretty safe with the paladin, but yeah. Igginator's in trouble here. Dodoo, yeah, again, really taking these aggro decks. I think he did a real read against this control meta. Because I mean, all I've been seeing on ladder personally is just Reno decks. So yeah, if he's been having success with Tempo Mage, success with Hunter, success with what I presume is going to be an aggro Warlock, then yeah, bits to him. Yeah, well played to Dodoo here, picking up game number 2 against Igginator.
Victory.
More importantly, quick games. These games don't go for 2 hours. Hell yeah. Yeah, jeez. Big place there. Again, yeah, pretty much putting a perfect read on, getting the Archmage Antonitis out, realizing that there's probably a good chance Igginator wouldn't have a good way to kill it, and then yeah, just winning. Pulling through on a win condition. Turns out he didn't really need the Flamemakers after all. So for Dodoo, all he has left is his Warlock, which I'm presuming is going to be an aggro Warlock. And then for Igginator, he's still got Paladin, Druid, and Warlock. And all three of those control decks. So, we'll see. We shall see. I'll pull out the bracket for you guys so you can know what's going on. So to give you an idea of where we are in this thing, we are down here. We've been casting all day. It's been a killer. Dodoo, of course, come through on the upper bracket, losing to Stooge 3-1. And Igginator getting actually knocked out by Stooge as well, and then going down and taking out Ultima, CLMI, and ending up in the semis against Dodoo. So yeah, Igginator definitely having a bit harder time to get to where he is compared to Dodoo, but regardless, both players have played really well to get so far. And whoever, winner or loser, this will be, one of these guys will be third. So there's, you're not really a loser if you're third. Either way, yeah, looking forward to the finals. Stooge, I think, playing a pretty control-oriented lineup, so it will be a rematch between him and Dodoo, if Dodoo pulls this next round out of the hat, or Igginator, yeah, really, Igginator could be the one to get back at Stooge as well. They're both basically playing for the right to rematch Stooge. I'm always interested with these, because we've had so many control games, like how long it has been since some players have logged in. And for people like, I know for Dodoo, it had been like 3 hours when I last checked. For Stooge, we're looking at... Oh, he hasn't added me, I don't think. Dang. He might be online. Either way, it's been a while. He's probably been, okay, he's still online. But he's ranked 14, actually. Oh, wow. Because these two are... I mean, Dodoo's rank 4, but Igginator's rank 5. So this is a rank 14. So yeah, guys, goes to show, it's, laddering and competitive Hearthstone, a bit different. I'll take a quick break, grab some coffee, and I'll be back in a sec. So yeah, don't go anywhere, or never mind. We're in game. So yeah, it looks like we're going to see this Control Paladin again, taking on the... Oh, okay, so it is a bit... Seems like a Demon Lock. Maybe Reno, may not be Reno. We'll see. Oh yeah, it looks like a pretty aggro deck though. It could still be kind of this new Zoo thing. We did see actually CLMI, let's talk about a different game. Pull out a, yeah, he pulled out some pretty crazy plays with Gormok and the other 1-1 against 4-4. It was, yeah, really show those cards can actually work in Zoo. If nowhere else, Zoo. Again, Igginator seeing Harrison Jones not really able to do anything. Jessica Trueheart, not the greatest card here. And having to play a Tempo Aldor, so... I'm sure he's getting flashbacks to the last match. Dodoo probably feeling alright. He's got the Void Caller into Doomsayer combo, and Igginator probably doesn't want to blow a silence on that so early. If he can get... Okay, so if he goes Haunted Creeper here, he will be baiting silences, I think. So he'll be comfortable going to Void Caller, and then he'll pray that Igginator plays something like... what does he play that kills the Void Caller? Maybe Ultimate or something? Either way, yeah, he's feeling pretty good. I think Muster's definitely the correct play here. Not really much else to do out of his hand. Quartermaster feels pretty good. There's actually a good chance that there will be some little dudes left over. I think I'd say from this point, Igginator probably feels like he's going to be able to stabilize against Dodoo. Dodoo probably thinks that he's got a good chance here. I think it's actually a really even matchup. Maybe a bit favored in the Zoo. Just considering how bad this opening hand is for Igginator. Like, he doesn't really have a foreplay. So yeah, I think they're both pretty confident, I'd say. Yeah, it doesn't feel... I think every time, though, that Paladin has to go face, the Zoo considers that a mini-victory. He may be looking to get rid of the second Void Caller, but again, Void Caller and a Void Caller and Void Caller is still better than Void Caller into Doomguard with Void Caller into nothing. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Just not really the Night Jugglers. We have seen him gets pretty lucky with these juggles so far, so... The thing about this deck, though, is that it has a pretty good chance of pulling out a win against the Druid. And I'm not sure about the Arena Lock. I feel like the Arena Lock will be able to beat it, so... Well, regardless, I think Arena Lock's going to go the longest against it, so maybe he just looks to whatever is going on, he plays Arena Lock in the next one, and then he goes for the Druid. And so he knows, that way with the Druid he can notice when to play aggressive, when to not play aggressive, when Dodoo's having bad draws, and pick an easy win. Yeah, these Nerubian eggs really clogging up Dodoo's hand. Not putting on probably enough damage as you'd like to see. He does have two really scary Void Callers, so... Igginator doesn't really have a way to silence those, or a good way to kind of deal with them, I'll say. But yeah, pretty successful Sludge Belcher. It's been pretty nice and healthy. I think it is, though, the longer the game goes, the more it favors Zoo, for me anyway. My money is on Zoo in a long game. I just think, unless there's some really big consecration turns, I don't think it's going to be enough. Also, we're looking to play at least one of the eggs. Okay, no, this feels good. This feels good. Gonna get the Doomguard out. Pity won't be able to attack. But he's seen both Aldors, so he's fine. We may see Uldaman here, just to reduce that down to a 3-3. But Dr. Boom isn't the worst thing. Pretty a bit dangerous around the eggs. Anti-heal bot? Nah. Uldaman's pretty good. Quartermaster's off the table. Harrison Jones is worse somehow than Quartermaster. Jessica Trueheart. I guess, yeah, Jessica's pretty good. Jessica or Uldaman?
None may steal our secrets.
Yeah, I still like Jessica there. I mean, you're gonna get pummeled, but you're gonna get pummeled in, like, a good way. Okay, wow, yeah. So I'll be curious, because if he goes for the Bane of Doom first, he could get the Mal'Ganis, because you can spawn all demons now. And then he would get buffed on his Void Caller, and then he would be a very, very happy boy. Or person, rather. He's choosing not to go for that play. Oh, okay, no, he's fine, he's fine. If that had been inequality to consecration, yeah, that would have been one of those kind of turning points we talk about. Yeah, no reason to Quartermaster again. You could go a quality into like, anti-heal bot's not the worst. It's because you can't really pop the egg at this point, and you're only staring down 4, 5, 8. You're only staring at 8, so you pretty much nullify the board state by going for an anti-heal bot. But if you go a quality first, you can kill something safely. We'll see. We'll see. We'll actually see what he does here. I think he's going to realize that equality is probably the most impactful. Or just, dude, just go for it, man. Okay, no, choosing to adjust Scarab. Yeah, that's correct as well. Well, it's not correct, it's just different. Because again, he only sees 8 damage. He's already seen 1 power overwhelming. He probably feels pretty comfortable doing this. A bit of a setup for Bane of Doom, but that's alright. Not so great, but he's still happy with this. Still probably don't want to see him pop the Void Caller, just in case he is able to get Mal'Ganis in hand. But regardless, I don't think he's got a choice otherwise. He can tap here. He can go for the tap and see what he picks up. Yeah, this feels pretty good. Yeah, that's a really. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, why did he do that? That one's already attacked, I'm pretty sure. Alright, bit of a misplay there. Maybe realizing now that he possibly had lethal as well. Oh dear. I think that might be Dodoo. 7, 9, 11. Yeah, he's got more than enough. 11, 12, 15. So he could go anti-Q bot into... Oh. It's just that... Yeah, you don't really want to play True Silver because you don't get the heal out of it. So it's really going to be... Maybe attack a quality. So okay, no, he attacks a 2-1, a qualities, anti-heal bot, and then goes for the dudes. Yeah, because that way he still gets, he's just still lives, he's reduced the board, he sets up for consecration, he can't really do anything with the True Silver, and he gets the heal that lets him live. Plus he's got a whole bunch of 1-1s to deal with the board next turn. So yeah, I think that's the correct play. Attack, equality, dudes, heal bot. Yeah, I think he's misplayed again. No, I really was set on the equality there. I guess he's saying, well, he's got 10 mana, so he's fine. And there we can see the 6, 11, 13. Nope, not quite. You'd have to get the second power overwhelming. But even then, it wouldn't be enough. Or you get Mal'Ganis and be fine. Yeah, it's definitely an opportunity for Igginator to not stalemate, stabilize here. Yeah, it's getting tense.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Either way, going for the clear here, which I think is correct. He's still pushing the roughly the same amount of damage. He's still pressing lethal, regardless of what he does. Still doesn't have that kind of draw consecration, get out of free card. 15, 7, 8, 11, 14. Still good though. Provided the Warlock doesn't draw any damage, he could be fine. He could get like the consecration of a lifetime into BGH, which would really put him, set him up for something good. Okay, yeah, this is cool. But I think that's it. Yeah, 7, 8, 11, 14. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, yeah, aggro decks for the win, apparently. Well played to Dodoo, taking out Igginator 3-0. It's a bit of a, we haven't seen a sweep in a while, but yeah, well played.